Hello my friend, welcome to my channel. Today I've got Braves Diva, Lawn Seats, Pete Van Whateryou Wieren, and Bases Loaded Lacquer, off to a rocky start. And Sista Chic, Glam It Up, way up. Here is Braves Diva, Lawn Seats. And I'll be starting off with Nail Tech's Formula 2 on my nails. And once that's dry, I'll be going here in with the Lawn Seats. It's very light mint cream. This is an older polish from one of my favorite makers, and occasionally I do use polishes that are no longer available. I apologize. But here we go. We're going to go in with our second coat of Lawn Seats. Now I can tell you exactly why I love this maker so much. It's because she makes the best creams ever. I'm going to top this with the INMs out the door. I'm going to get it to dry down because today I'm going to do a water marble. Yep, it's been a minute, so I'm really excited. There is Lawn Seats all on its own. I'll be using Lawn Seats and Pete Van Whateryou Wieren, also by Braves Diva, and then Bases Loaded, off to a rocky start. I've got my liquid latex on, my little cup of room temperature water, and here we go. We're going to build our bullseye. I'm going to drop that first drop in and run the toothpick around the edge to help spread it all the way to the side of the cup. I just feel like you get, I don't know, it's just easier for me. It doesn't move around while I'm trying to draw my design. I am going to go in and just do a drop of each color. Drop, drop, drop. In order, from the lightest to the darkest. Until, my bullseye is complete. And I believe that might do it. I'm going to draw down from the top. And then up from the bottom to meet in the middle. I poke down to kind of secure that intersection there where those two polishes meet. There we go. Dip, dip. And there we go. We've got a little shamrock here. So I'm going to try to line my finger up and dip down in. I do pinch the cup between my finger and my thumb to make sure I don't knock it over. Because y'all, I'm a messy girl. I learned this the hard way. And then slowly I'm going to release. But I had a bubble. It popped. So I dipped back down and then cleaned that up with the toothpick. So there we go. We got our 4-leaf clover on that nail. I'm going to run a toothpick around the edge. Break that seal from the polish that's also stuck to the latex. Because I don't want it coming off when I pull this latex off. I am using my little handy dandy tweezers to pull this latex off. I like to get it off immediately. I don't want to wait. I want it off as soon as I can. And here we go. We're going to do the same process again. Put the first drop in, run the toothpick around the cup. And here we go. We're building a bullseye. You guys, this form of nail art and everything, this is one of the happiest places in my nail room. I love it when I get to water marble. Water marbling is my favorite. I don't get to do it often, but I have so much fun while I'm doing it. I love that each nail turns out differently. I mean, they'll all look similar, but they're not going to look exactly the same. And I just love it. So here we go. We're going to draw our little flower petal design in here. Of course, I'm turning them into 4-leaf clovers. Do not want to confuse anybody thinking that I'm making it shamrocks, because shamrocks are 3 leaves. I'm doing 4 because I need my lucky Irish 4-leaf clovers. I do take that toothpick and run across the top of the water to pull up the excess so it doesn't land on my nail design when I go to pull my nail out. There we go. Once again, got to break that seal around the edge. Now this is one of my favorites. I just really enjoy water marbling, number one, and then you know, St. Patrick's Day manicures. Love them. Love them, love them. Because I know I don't wear enough green polishes. I really don't. I don't know why that is. It's almost like reds. Reds look great. They're hot. They're smoking hot. But I don't wear them enough. I don't know why. So we're gonna work on that this year. So I am qualifying this as a St. Patrick's Day manicure, but technically we could all use some good luck any time of the year. So this manicure could work for any time of the year. It'd be a great spring manicure. And, you know, just come on. Wear what you want to wear when you want to wear it. I bumped that cut, but I got lucky and it didn't mess my bullseye up. So here we go. I am digging it. You guys are getting more, you're going to get more St. Patrick's Day inspired manicures this year than I did Christmas or anything else. I don't know. It's like I finally got my head right. I got ahead of the curve and I'm getting things done in a timely manner. So I hope y'all enjoy them. There we go. Oh, I had another bubble I had to pop. Trying to get that polish off the top. And my camera cut out, so here we are, removing the latex. I know, it's fun, isn't it? There it goes. Bye-bye latex. Here we go. We're going to do one more. I didn't show my thumb on camera, but I did do it also. It's also got a shamrock on it. It was my practice to make sure I liked the way it looked. I did that off camera before I got into the camera. Turned it on and all that. But I really do love these polishes for water marbling. If y'all are having struggles, y'all on the struggle bus, just hop over to Bases Loaded Lacquer and just pick you up a couple of cream polishes and give it a try. And if you do that, I want to hear about it. I want to hear what you think of them. Me and Miss Guyleen over at Guyleen325, we are hardcore believers in the Bleachers Creatures. You know, we're over here singing her song over here because we love them. We know. We've played with them so much. We know how well they work. And we were all beginners at one time. I mean, I can't tell y'all how many brands I've tried. And I got a lot of brands that I use for water marbling that I can make work or do work well on their own. But these are kind of like fail-proof. I am hopping in here with a Q-tip and acetone to get the big stuff off. And now that I've got that, well, almost cleaned up, we're going to get in here with our cleanup brush and do the, and I'm telling you, using that latex, whether you use latex or tape, I would highly recommend using something, because if you don't, cleanup is a booger. It's a booger-bear. It's very tough. I can tell you, because I have done it. I've been impatient and been like, I don't feel like messing with the latex or the tape. So we're going around the edge, cleaning that up. Now, these are not perfect 4-leaf clovers, but they're pretty good. We're going to top them with some Posh top coat. And see, at this point, I'm thinking this is the end of the manicure, because I'm done. I've done a water marble, capping my free edge. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, how pretty. Hi, Woody. How you doing? And it's so pretty. I love it like that. But I looked at it for a couple hours. Yep, just like that. And then I decided I needed some Glam It Up, Way Up from Sista Chic. This is a clear base with gold fleck in it. Gold flake. And I just felt like that, you know, since it was St. Patrick's Day, it needed a little bit of gold in it too. So I am adding a couple of coats of that. And then I'm going to top it again with some more Posh top coat. I know y'all are thinking, how many layers is that? It's a bunch. But that's the way I like it. And there we go. Here's my swatch photo. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment down below. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.